I know it don't look that great because I walked to the store because I tried to order drinks from Amazon, but there was a problem. The soft drinks are out of stock again. I don't know what Amazon problem is with trying to get soft drinks from them, but they're out of stock. I'm still gonna get some when they restock. I'm just not gonna get any, So I walked down to Publix, even though my leg hurts like hell, and I'm already in a bad mood about my legs hurting. So I walked down there and got two half-liter Pepsis, some little Debbie cakes, some chips, and a loaf of bread. On the Humana card, I think is what I used. I don't know. I used one of the cards. I don't know which one. But yeah, I just noticed one thing about the internet. Is there anybody on the internet that enjoys anything anymore? Like, I mean, myself included. Like, I would like my console if it didn't crap out so much every time a firmware update crashes. I'm like, I mean, that's the only thing that makes me mad about gaming. Is they want us to use the internet for everything when the internet sucks. I mean, unless you got like, I don't know, like almost perfect connection with with your setup. Like, you gotta have like, I don't know exactly what a perfect setup is wirelessly. I just know that even when I play Xbox Live with my friend and all his stuff was wireless, the stuff would crash a lot too. I mean, we mainly play it on 360, but like wireless sucks. It does when it comes to gaming. It's just not, or maybe it just sucks when it comes to Xbox gaming. I don't know. I've never really done like online multiplayer with any other console. I mean, I had a PS4 at one point, but I didn't really have any games for it, like outside of like some of the free to play ones, and they were, I don't know, they kind of worked, but that was about all I had for it. But I just don't understand it. Everything I look up online, every other video is somebody hating something. Well, like me, I hate myself. So, like, cause yeah, I went out and bought those last three items on my collector's list. And like, if you saw the other video, or if anybody saw it, they showed back up in stock. I mean, there's Zartan, there's Arana, last two G.I. Joe figures I wanted to get showed back up under $60. And then Rumble Roses was up there for 30. It was just a game with just a game. It's just the disc, but it was the cheapest. I had everything else on it, like, but it was a US version for like, I think it was like 30, 35 or yeah, 30, 35 or something. But that was the cheapest that game was gonna get because all the rest of them were 80 and $90. And they were mostly like the imported Japanese versions for some reason. I don't know. I guess that game that wasn't printed a lot in the US or something. That's why it's so expensive. I don't know. I don't know that much about the game. I just know I have like I guess the other game I have is similar. I guess it'd be the Dead or Alive volleyball. But like I was able to find U.S. versions of the Dead or Alive volleyball games, the two they released in the U.S. But the Rumble Roses is, I don't know, just maybe it's limited print or something. I don't know, maybe one of those. But yeah, and the only reason I'm buying it is because I'm tired of these stupid firmware crashing my console, and then the digital licenses won't work. Like yeah, so Rayman Origins and Rumble Roses are games I just bought because I want to have an easy way to play them without dealing with this internet bullcrap. Like I'm literally reinstalling everything on my Xbox One because this stupid thing crashed. Because this stupid firmware didn't work and then it wouldn't. Why does the Xbox do that? Did the PlayStations do this or Nintendo do this? If the firmware patch doesn't go through right, does your digital content just not want to load and the only way to fix it is to reinstall everything? Like, is that just an Xbox problem or do other systems have that problem too? Like, does your digital license get screwed up if the firmware doesn't install right? and nothing digital will work. That's just, I don't know. Like I said, nobody's happy about nothing in this world anymore. There's really not much to be happy about. You got libtard liberals going around, admitting property damage and other crap, and I'm like, everybody keeps saying we need to reopen the mental institutions. And as someone who has a mental illness, you guys have seen me document my mental illness, and I behave myself. But I get persecuted because people that don't behave themselves are the one that everybody gets to hear about, like the lady that just spray painted the World War II memorial. They're going to give her like 10 years in jail. I think they should give her more than. I think they should try her as a traitor to the nation. And I'm like, I get you to face, national monument like that. You should be considered a traitor to the country and, never get out of prison. Like, people that are blue state liberals, whatever you want to call them, anybody that's like that mindset, that doesn't believe in law and order and chaos and respecting your anybody that has that crazy mindset, they don't need to be let out in the public ever again. Them and the crazy serial killers running around beating people up like they are in North Carolina, they don't need to be out in the open. If they're a menace to society, whether they're facing public property or they're going around hitting random people in the street in the face, they do not deserve to be walking around. And if you're a judge, I don't care what your views are, if you are letting someone out who is a threat to the public, which this lady, this crazy lady turned herself in. So that was a good thing. She turned herself in for vandalizing the monument. I think that, I just think people that do that crap, you're disgusting. You can be considered a traitor to the country. And if you're a judge, I don't care what color someone is, if they are going around walking down the street, filming themselves punching people in the face, just random people on the street, that is assault. That is an offense. And this guy and it's like people like that. So if you're going around just running, if anybody ever tries that with me, they hit me in the face, I'm gonna break their damn neck. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. If somebody tries that crap with me, just run up, pop me in the head, I'm just gonna snap their damn neck that they won't be able to ever fucking walk again. I'll just break their fucking neck. I don't care what their disability, I don't care what their fucking disorder is. They put their hands on me, they're gonna be in the fucking coroner's office. And I've literally let the sheriff's office know that multiple times. They said, you have the right to defend yourself. I said, well, if I do that, the person doing this, they're going to end up dead. I said, the person puts their hand on me, you guys need to pick up a corpse. And as a schizophrenic, I know I can get that violent. I know I can. I've come pretty close to doing it several times in my life, almost killing people. So I know that's in me. It's in everybody technically if they really let it come out. But I've literally told the police, I said, if I had to defend myself because you won't deal with this, then you're going to pick up a body. I told them point blank. I will not put up with that crap. I don't care what the hell is wrong. I don't care what drugs they own. I don't care how retarded they are. I don't care if they have the mind of a 3-year-old. The minute they touch me, they're going to meet their maker. People like this that are sick like this, they do not belong in society. They do not belong free in society. If you are a judge or a lawyer or whatever these people are that he's letting these dipshits out terrorizing the city, you belong in a cell with their dumb ass. You need to be their damn cellmate. If there are public officials that are allowing this kind of, which they are, Yeah, I don't care what you say. Oh, well, they're the special needs. I'm fucking special needs. I got fucking multiple disabilities. Do I go around terrorizing people? No. I don't intend to. People terrorize me more than I terrorize them, and I've literally told the deputies, they touch me, they're dead. I got schizophrenia, all kinds of fucking things wrong with me. I don't go around terrorizing the neighborhood. I don't intend to. When that piece of shit white beaver tried to get me in a fight with him, I just stood there and told him violence solves nothing. Violence solves nothing. And he realized he wasn't gonna get me to get in a fight with him. But like I said, at that point my sister-in-law was taking me to the grocery store. He harassed her and she didn't want to come around for a couple of weeks. So my brother started taking me to the store because of him. And my brothers, like I said, they're big dudes. They're big bodybuilder, Harley Davidson riding, kind of dudes. And he didn't want to say shit to them. Somebody that was about the same height as him, it looked like they could rip his little head off. I mean, he was 6 foot tall, an alcoholic, drug addict, real lanky looking fella. I think he's about maybe late 40s, early 50s in age. But he always wanted to pick on people that were shorter, that were smaller than him. Like women, or like I think he liked to pick on me because like I said, I didn't give him satisfaction, but if he would have touched me, he would have been a dead man. I mean, he ended up going back to jail anyway, but he's a piece of shit anyway, but like, I just don't get these people. Oh, we need to let them get away with shoplifting, get away. No, 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 no. I think we need to bring back that old store sign, you loot, I shoot. I think we ought to just put that back out there and put that on, if you're a shopkeeper, put that up in your store and say, you loot, I shoot, and then literally go through with it. Shoot the son of a bitch. Don't shoot him to kill him. Shoot him in the leg or something. Shoot him somewhere where they'll live, but enough to get the point across that you ain't gonna let them loot your store. Get a, or a taser or something. I mean, like I said, you guys are lucky I ain't charging nothing. Because there'd be a lot of people executed if I was in charge of shit. See, wouldn't that make me a tyrant technically? Or a dictator? If I wanted dangerous people just sent to death row, I'd keep the Grim Reaper pretty damn busy if I was in charge of something. Which they are doing that with sex offenders, so yeah. Sex offenders, you deserve it. Death penalty, fuck you guys. Execute. Hang on, firing squad. I think we ought to do with them though, since they're evil. Do them like they used to do witches. Tie their ass to the stake and burn the son of a bitch alive. That's what I think we ought to do with sex offenders. Just burn them at the stake like they used to do witches in the Salem witch trial. Just light those sons of bitches up. I mean, they came from hell anyway. So just send their fucking ass back. Set them on fire and send them straight back to hell. As far as these retards going around smashing stuff and snatching and all that shit, no. Fuck that. Somebody just search. Y'all just start. Come on, y'all shopkeepers. It says in the Constitution you have the right to bear arms. Get some arms, get a crossbow, get a gun, get something, and then start shooting the sons of bitches. Just start shooting the motherfuckers, then they'll learn. Or get you a nice Japanese sword and just slice their fucking arm off. That'll teach their ass a lesson about robbing your damn store. Get you a nice big Japanese sword or something and just chop their damn ass up. Then they'll say the fuck out and display the body as a damn warning. You can tell I don't like criminals. Like I said, y'all glad I ain't charged nothing. Because there'd be a lot of motherfuckers lined up at the hangman's noose. Or the electric, whatever they do. I don't know what all this they do to kill people nowadays. I think they use nerve gas or something. But like I said, if I was in charge of something, if I was in some kind of legal position, they'd be motherfuckers that and it wouldn't take them 5 or 6 years to get to death row. I'd say, fuck lethal injection, bullets are cheap, just shoot the son of a bitch. Well, they're not cheap, but like, or hell, a piece of rope and a tree, hell, that's free, just hang the motherfucker. I mean, you get a piece of rope and a tree, hell, that's the easiest way to get rid of son of bitches, just hang the motherfuckers. Or a gallon of gasoline and a nice book of matches, burn the son of a bitch. See, y'all can tell I ain't right in the head. I'm schizophrenic. I admit I'm right in the head. But these people that keep getting a free pass for endangering the public, defacing property, fuck it, send all of them to the Undertaker. Fuck them. They don't need a mental hospital. They need death row, every fucking one of them. Defacing a national monument, that should be considered treason, and your ass should go for the firing squad. Like I said, these sick motherfuckers don't deserve to walk around and harm innocent law-abiding citizens. They deserve to be back in hell where they came from. I won't put that right there, like I said. Evil people deserve to go back to the devil where they came from. People that go around just randomly assaulting women, to hell. Child molesters, hell. All these fuckers that don't, and like I said, and the people that support them, they need to be right there next to them. Like, you're a judge and you let this retarded guy out for the 13th time and he's going around hurting people, then your ass should be in handcuffs with him. Because his family probably bribed you or something. I mean, who sucked you off, judge, to let that psycho back out on the street? Who gave you a blowjob to let him get away with it? See what I say? Look at me. I just don't like people that act like that. If I go to the hospital for an asthma attack, they put me in restraints, even though I ain't never done nothing, don't want to do nothing unless it's self-defense. Like I said, if I ever saw some guy running around just randomly smacking women in the face, well, he wouldn't be smacking people in the face anymore if I saw his ass. He'd be in the coroner's office, like I said. Hopefully, some son bitch is sick like that don't ever come across me, because I will kill his fucking ass. I'll just break his damn neck, his fucking limbs, I will literally rip his damn head off and shove it up his own ass. You ain't no man if you go around beating women like that. I mean, it's one thing if it's self-defense because you got a wife who's tweaked out on drugs and she's trying to stab you with a butcher knife to get money to get her crack or whatever. That's different. But just randomly going around, look at that pretty girl with the balloon, I'm going to hit her in the face. No, that motherfucker, he's evil, he's twisted, his own sister wants him locked up. Or maybe his own sister should be the one to get a gun and just shoot the son of a bitch. I'm posting this, but like I said, I think the pain is driving me crazy. The pain and the internet is being full of everybody pissed off at everything. Like I said, I'm pissed off at everything. I'm sick of every news feed about a criminal getting away with shit when they need to go in jail. I don't care what city they in, what state they in, what nationality they are. They fucking break the law, send their ass to jail. They fucking go around, assaulting people, and they say they can't control themselves. Give their ass a fucking electric chair or something. Give them electroshock therapy. Hell, put a shock collar on the son of a bitch. If you ain't gonna execute him, put a damn shock collar on his son of a bitch. And the minute he raises his arm like this, like you do the fist, he gets electric shock therapy. That's what you do. Put a shock collar on like you do a rapid pit bull. That's what they'll do, that son of a bitch, North Carolina. Put a shock collar on him and a buzzer around his neck so everybody knows his dumb ass is coming. And they do have those. They do have shock collars for humans. That's what that suck motherfucker needs, a damn shock collar. Shock his stupid ass. Maybe they don't quit being a fucking piece of shit.